Warning, this video is intended for audiences who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
You know, for a planet that was invaded and taken over and people were thrown to prison camps, right? It doesn't feel like this planet was invaded, taken over, and people were thrown into prison camp. People just act like this was more of an everyday life type of thing. It's really weird.
As far as I understand it, is this a planet that we've ever, that has ever been, supposed to be important in Power Rangers before? Because it just feels like it feels like a planet that weirdly has signs of civilization, but no other occupants other than Lord Zed and his crew, showing up and building, a kingdom castle town.
I mean, Earth has been invaded before, multiple times. I mean, Zordon is on Earth. Earth is
not Earth, I'm talking about Eltar.
Oh, no, I'm talking about Earth. Right, I'm talking about how people are just so casual in this show. Right, because this is the day after. Right, because this is the day after the Rangers freed everyone, right? They took down the energy shields or whatever the fuck. And people are acting like nothing happened.
It's been a cool time since...
A mother just take your child for, hey, let's go to the local alien cafe. I guess you want some Florian cake, you know?
Yes,
man, I think you should be prioritizing other stuff. Do you guys even have food? How long...
we don't have food. That's why we're going to the cafe, the place that still has food.
Oh, is the power system back up? Has anyone located the president yet?
No. The president of Angel Grove from California, New Zealand, America.
I don't know if there is one.
Right? But yeah, it's crazy how this show after the last week's episode, or I guess not last week or last episode. Right? Everyone's just so casually out and about, man, this does not feel right.
Yeah, wait, what's the... that's why I'm we need to talk about the fucking... Zed's stuff with Ollie, whatever, is it's the same plot stuff of, my Grandmaster plan, I'm putting my Grandmaster plan together. We've got...
Also, Squillia is missing.
Yeah, Squillia is missing, and we've got her trapped as a POW in this fucking shit.
Yeah.
But the real thing is, also, she has absolutely no brain matter because they're she's a squid.
Oh, no, of course. She's on the TikToks, you know? She only knows about cool TikTok dances and trends, you know, right?
Yeah.
There's not much you can piece together.
Right, that's the only thing.
Yeah, but we also get,
we have to cool new dress you can buy.
We have to write Billy out of the show now because we need the Rangers to be unable to do things. Because if Billy was still around, it wouldn't make sense. Also, Alpha's here. I don't know what Alpha this is. Presumably it's the Once and Forever Alpha, but...
Who knows?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I just love how there's Alphas just chilling in the background, you know, right? Okay, sure. Okay, nice little Easter egg for us.
Yeah, doesn't get to talk. Right. He's too busy doing fucking hell of a boss lines.
Right, yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah, that Billy went back to Angel Grove, right?
That the voice actor
he says you guys can handle this now, you know, right? Right, look, I got you back to your parents. They can deal with you.
Yeah, you should probably go say hi to your parents. Be kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
With attitude?
But anyway, meanwhile, the one child, or the two child, or not childless, sorry, parentless ones, Zato and Ion. Ion goes back to his definitely laundered money funded cafe.
Look, you know, like I said, I don't understand. Hey, look, for a planet that was invaded, this cafe was kept in good shape, you know. I was expecting broken glass.
No one's gonna invade an empty cafe.
Look, Solon made a deal with a certain people in power, and, you know, things were left... Solon drew a certain symbol on it, and then those houses were spared.
Ooh, okay, yeah. So a little blood over the...
Yeah, the frogs never hit the Ion, or Yeah, the Ion Cafe.
Yeah, the Ion Cafe. But his cafe is named Ion's Cafe.
Yeah.
I felt like he...
And he also, once
boy,
again,
hey,
shows his antennas, but it's like, I don't know if this is supposed to be a gimmick, or if we have actually revealed the existence. I mean, at this point, right, it's way past the point where you can question, do aliens exist? But has he revealed himself to be an alien? And if he's revealed himself to be an alien, has he just revealed himself to be an alien? Or has he revealed himself to also be a ranger? I feel like he's just revealed himself to be an alien, or he's just, like, wearing, like... Or he's just made people think that it's a gimmick, but he is 100% not revealed that he's a ranger.
Yeah, why would he reveal that? That's a stupid thing to reveal.
Why would it change anything? He doesn't have any loved ones. It's not like if Spider-Man...
It would change how people look at him.
Yeah, but Austin and I know something, a little something about homeless superheroes. Okay, people that are just on the street dressed like Superman. Sorry, not Superman, Spider-Man. And if they're out there, I don't care about who they're hanging around with their hobo corner. I'm not gonna go after those characters. I'm just gonna go, oh shit, it's Hobo Spider-Man, and then dash away quickly because I go, shut the fuck up, we gotta go. It's Hobo Spider-Man.
Yeah, because it's clearly Hobo Spider-Man. If it was in Spider-Man's hometown and you just saw a guy that was dressed as Spider-Man doing Spider-Man-y things, you'd be like, oh,
you can't have a hometown if you're homeless.
I meant the hometown of Spider-Man.
Well, Ion ain't got no home.
Look, he has his cafe, you know.
Yeah, Rafcon's gone.
And look, here's a perfectly... Man, I feel like this little girl has not been impacted by war.
Yeah, somehow,
you know, or the fact that...
the speed at which people recover from it's like Zed did absolutely zero infrastructural damage. He just went...
I mean, look...
Everybody get in jail
Kinko's,
now.
You know, and he printed out those leaflets, you know?
Yeah.
Right? You know, look, just to tape to a building saying this is Zed's prison, you know, right? Right? He went to a printer shop and got it all out, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, it's really jarring. Like this, this going back to how the show was cut in half, right, from production, right? Like I had like this feels so fucking weird. Like this is so jarring. Right, like these next few scenes of people just leaving, of people just chilling, you know, like, yeah, okay, man, we're just gonna ignore it, you know. Nobody wants to talk about how they were kidnapped and in prison, you know, right?
Yeah.
Like I was just like, sure, right?
Yeah,
I guess
we are just
we're
out in the
ignore it,
park. Everything's good. We're just trying to enjoy the nice little clown and magic show.
Mm-hmm. I just think these scenes are so fucking weird, and like man, I feel like these are something you should have kept like towards the end of the show to deal with, right? Not
It's
immediately
either
right?
this is either
even
well
think about
past
they're still in the base, right? They're still in like the little makeshift base of operation, you know?
Yeah,
right.
But this is definitely
Like,
but the scenes
is
with
that back to normal.
Yeah, and the scenes with Ion are clearly like. Should be either... This should have been, like... Before... Zed showed up. Like, while they still had, like, a day-to-day process. Or well after the conflict and, like, in a wind-down point. Like... Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, we are just, like... Anyway, people are just walking around normally and not, like... In any sign of distress. Like,
this kid kind of sucks.
Oh.
She runs into Ion's Cafe, essentially, with her mom tailing her, being like, I want to try Flarkin cake! And then literally just leaves.
Yeah. Yeah, she
And
also,
then goes, sits and watches juggling.
I mean, really, when you put it in the context of, again, like, the fucking, like, bitch, we were just imprisoned. Like, we had an evil intergalactic overlord over here. It's like...
Oh, I think they haven't been caught.
Well, I mean, they've freed the Earth at this point. I'm just saying, even if she was... maybe if her and her mother were in some kind of attic situation where they were hiding out during all this, right? And they stayed Like,
Maybe if this girl had any idea of the actual consequences and problems of things that are happening, you mean?
yeah, like, if she had any idea of... Because, all things considered, right? Okay, sure. The child is happy and in her little pink dress and...
She's not happy. She's
Well,
pouting
you're
because
right.
she's not
You're right.
getting what she
Sorry.
wants.
She's healthy and unaffected by and unaware of any of the context of the world going on right now. That being
Ignorance is
said,
bliss.
yeah, ignorance is bliss, except for when ignorance is annoying and leads to the 46th president of the United States. My point just goes back to this girl clearly got like sheltered to the point of no, there's not a weird meat man with his exposed skin out here and his metal like bone like structure or whatever and Z or an N thing like going on. Like, no, we're just gonna be fine. We're just gonna hang out in this attic and it's gonna be fine. We're gonna be good. And then it's like, oh, hey, we can come out now after like, I don't know, 2 to 3 weeks or whatever this was supposed to be time-wise. And then it's like, flargen cake. I want to eat my flargen cake. Why can't I eat my flargen cake?
Yeah, but don't worry. The mom will now know how to make flargen cake. I guess you can make this with earth ingredients. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
Flargen cake is actually just Rafconian for just funnel cake. It's actually incredibly basic.
Well, they've shown us flarden cake before, so no. But...
I mean, yeah, that's true. I just want to believe that it's like, colors notwithstanding, it's just a very basic fucking thing of like...
Yeah, it's probably funfetti. Which is just cake with sprinkles in it.
Oh.
And that's why it's different colors.
Oh.
Because you put sprinkles in the batter, and you cook it, and basically you get tiny spots of color.
Oh, sprinkles aren't... Oh, ugh.
Oh, well, you don't like your little sugar bits, you know? Right?
I don't like sweets, okay? I don't like sprinkles. I don't like chocolate.
Sprinkles don't taste like shit.
Yeah, but they do...
I mean, they don't taste like anything.
Yes, but they do look like I'm eating paint chips, and I don't want to eat paint chips.
That's true.
Anyway, hey.
Yeah. Here's a funny clown. Here's a funny magician and a clown performing in the park. You know.
Yeah.
Right. Getting everyone's mind off of those traumatic experience that we just had.
Yeah.
That the whole planet just had. Look. You know. Look. We gotta rebuild society. You know. Right.
Look. If Zelensky can go from comedian to president, these two street performers can eventually become state senators.
Right. Yeah.
And
look. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. It's clearly mucus and clearly Slither.
Yeah.
Well, mucus for Senate.
Look, they're still around. You know. Right?
Somehow, some way.
Doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah. They survived the Great Purge.
Mm-hmm. Right, but yeah, look, we found out that we found out what happened to Mucus and Scyther after their last escapade when they were running away. They're like, oh boy, hey man, people will hunt us out because we're a monster. Let's quickly transfer into human beings. You know, look, humans will never hunt other human beings. You know?
But also,
we'll
Scyther just is like, I don't have to actually transform. I can transform whatever I want and like fake myself out. You freaky mushroom girl, you've got to actually figure this shit out. I'm not doing, like, this is for you.
Man, have we seen Scyther as a human before, right?
Yes, because he
tricked magic. It was that magic episode, yeah.
Yeah, he tricked Ion before, yeah.
Yeah, before, yeah.
Yeah, shows up is like, these guys.
Yeah. Yeah, but look, hey, I learned the definition of the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right?
These people, The enemy of
Right?
my enemy
These
is my
people
friend,
hate
but if
Lord Zed
they
as
know
well.
how to do enemy, like, side-switching technology, like, magic, maybe they know how to switch sides for them, so we can all make everything work out. So then, yes, then they are my friends, maybe, I guess. I don't know. Ion's...
Yeah.
Honestly, Ion's logical processing on any given thing is a fucking enigma to me.
But Lord, he brings it to the base.
Yep,
He's
and
like, oh, everyone
everybody,
will love this.
everybody equally, like I said, does not understand Ion's, like, method of thought process. Like, it's 100% guns raised. Nope.
I like how Ferd is raising her gun, and Ferd does not know who.
Ferd has never met them before in her life, but she goes, well, everybody else is pointing their guns at him.
Majority rules.
Yeah, but I don't want to feel left out. I don't want to look like an idiot, without my blaster gun raised at them, right? But yeah, look, the plan is easy. Look, we pull a switcheroo. We'll trick Lord Zed, right? We'll have. Right, Scyther will be Billy, and she'll sneak in and destroy the stupid Triceratops statue. Oh yeah, by the way, everyone is still trying to figure out how to save Ollie during the middle of this, right? They still care about him. Like say, look, Ollie's our friend. Look, he might have told us that we were all idiots. And we're uneducated, and we'll never be as smart as him, or we'll never understand Rick and Morty,
and all of those things were
Elon Musk,
and all of those things were
right,
before he was corrupted by Lord Zed, and then he was corrupted by Lord Zed, and then he was like, and I never liked you guys anyway. But before all of that was all of this stupid like douchebag tech bro shit, where he just was like, well, you guys just don't understand. I have a puffy jacket that also has a fan and a radar screen. It's like, hey Ollie, you kind of suck. But yeah, it's all on Operation Ollie to try and trick Zed's forces to get Ollie down here and come to Squilia and sure.
Yeah. The Rangers are betting a lot of money that Bajilia will come and rescue her daughter and not leave her for dead.
Yeah.
Right?
Which is a bold gamble.
Risk. Yeah, based on after what they learned and how she has no actual leverage of any worth to be used, right? Like it's not like Squilia knows her mom's company secrets, her passwords, her pins, or any of that. They went through her brain. She has nothing. She has no actual. Yeah. She has no actual value information in that head, right? But they're betting a lot of money. Oh boy, we've got to hope Bajilia comes and rescue her. Right? Squid can only make one kid at a time, right? That's how it works, right? Yeah,
they don't just spurt them out in like a cloud or anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this will work, right? Yeah.
Anyway, also we'll have fucking. I keep wanting to go shroomy, but it's like no, it's not shroomy. It's mucus. I don't like.
That.
She's a mushroom. Why is she mucus?
Cause she goopy.
It's too late in this series to deal with that. But anyway, yeah. We're gonna send Mucus and Slyther as, they were bad guys, so they have the
bad guy
benefit of the doubt that they can, sneak in. And then Mucus is like, I hate being a human, it sucks. It's like, okay,
unattractive and
sure.
Gross.
Anyway, Zato, in his infinite wisdom but finite magical health, goes, well, I'll clearly use my magic to turn you bibbidi-bobbidi-boo back into a mushroomy poo.
Yeah. And since you're saying how much you hate being a human, right? I will fix the situation, right? Also, real quick, hey, this is something I feel like we should mention, because this was reviewing, one of those stupid, developer behind the scene. So, apparently this is supposed to be a trans allegory, this entire sequence, with Mucus, right? I didn't know where to put this, or how we wanted to talk about this, but I feel like I need to put this out and let you guys know about this, but yeah. I don't know how you want to take this information.
Okay.
But
Okay.
Yuki's entire scene
I
and
need
this
5
moment
minutes
is
or-
supposed to be a trans allegory. I was watching it, I was like, well, I feel like this is not the same.
No,
You know?
it's not.
Like-
It's not. It's not. And also,
I genuinely might need a minute. Jesus Christ.
okay, here's the
Yeah.
problem with this. Okay, so here's the problem with this. Oh God. Okay, so whether or not Mucus was ever intentionally supposed to be a character that was trans or genderqueer, like struggling with identity.
No,
Right?
Yuki just hate being a human body. That's it.
Right,
You know, that's it.
right. But I'm just saying, if that was in any way supposed to be a metaphor, right? The fact of the matter is that, as far as we know, Mucus originated as a mushroom person, right?
Yeah.
If Mucus preferred being a human, that would be one thing.
But then Mucus transitions, some could say, morphs, others could say, into a human. And then hates the change that they've made. And then
Pretty sure most people, you just randomly swap their gender
and
or
then
whatever, they get upset.
forces and then goes, I hate this, I want to go back. But the more insidious interpretation of that is the idea that people that start as one gender and then transition, and then once they transition, they're going to hate it and want to be able to transition back, and they need to be able to transition back, which is so much more fucked.
As a person who has a trans person very close to them in their life, and has had people ask me if they were sure about the fact that they're trans, this is just some fucked up shit.
Yeah, it's like, it's not something that you can just...
Turn on and off. It's not a fucking light switch.
And it's like, if you are...
It's literally your identity.
Yeah, and it's just... If you don't make it about that, right? It's just a mushroom monster girl going back and forth between being a human because she's a monster and she likes being a monster and she doesn't want to be a human and she has to turn into a human to survive. But if you make this like a transgender allegory, it is so much more complicated and messy than Power Rangers has no right to address. They haven't done anything right by Izzy and Fern at this point to be
so they don't get to touch this.
the first gay couple, right? They have done nothing to truly yeah, she's her girlfriend, but they haven't really committed to that.
They hug.
But you can't even infer well, we were trying to make it a trans. Hey, you shouldn't have. You didn't. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't because
Don't
you
touch
did.
that.
You
That's
clearly,
not-
based off of how you've dealt with Fern and Izzy, I don't trust you to deal with the nuances of
Gender,
trans rights.
identity.
Jesus Christ.
But Zito says people should be happy with their body.
Yeah, they should be happy with whatever body they want, especially if it was the body. If it was the body that they started with, so I can turn them back from
See,
after they transitioned.
The thing is, if Mucus was a person and always been, I hate being a person, I want to be a mushroom,
Right.
then gets turned into a mushroom,
Right, yeah.
that's fairly reasonable to consider as a parallel.
Yeah.
The fact that Mucus is a mushroom, as they like to be, and then they're turned into a person and they go, I don't like being a person.
Yeah.
And it's no shit. Nobody would like to be unwillingly changed.
Yeah.
If either of you were changed into a woman for longer than
well, even just if it's changing
yeah,
for the
Psycho
purpose
has
of
magic
survival.
powers, you
Yeah.
know,
like Mucus literally changes for the sake of I don't want to get I need to conform. I need to conform so that I don't get blasted out because I'm a monster.
But it's still, I'm uncomfortable with being like this.
Yeah, but I'm uncomfortable. It's You guys, you do not have the nuances to make this work. You do not have the writing talent to make this work. Oh my god. This is not, hey.
Don't touch it.
Don't
touch it.
I'm gonna say this. Whether or not they think that that's what they were doing, I'm going to choose to believe that they didn't think that that's what they were doing. I'm going to choose to say, nope, they just had a mushroom girl, and I'm just gonna, I can't.
You just have a funny mushroom person, to make jokes.
Yeah.
And that's it. The mushroom and the magician, right? The classic. The classic pair of literature, right?
Yeah, mushroom person and magician, yeah.
Yeah. And look, hey, look, Scyther transferred into Squillia. Mucus gets to be a lawyer now.
Yeah,
I guess that's her
Mucus
dream.
is now, Mucus Goodman, attorney at law.
Anyways,
right?
They
can sneak in.
Oh yeah. There's like a weird split. The amount of the things going on are really weird because again, this is like the abridged like season, so they're trying to force everything to be like happening all at the same time. So there's like the girls go out to try to block
Squidrow?
Bajilia.
Distract.
Yeah. And then at the same time, the boys stay back to protect Squillia's unconscious body and fight off the fucking whatever they are, the Mochi Hammer guys and the Zendrils.
Their
Sentinels.
heads and their collars kind of look like clothes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look, Tariq still only has his two little daggers that he fight because he doesn't have it. He can't go to his armor anymore.
Because we already turned back we already gave back the purple Ryu soldier suit, I guess.
Yeah.
They're doing too bad. They're doing khakis.
Yeah. Hey, the fact that he does a lot of his own stuff is actually pretty great. I'll give it credit for that. They at least they're allowing you to, right, to show his
shots,
stuff, which I think I appreciate. Right? Yeah. I just think it's funny how during this time we are never gonna see the Void Knight suit ever again. Because Japan says, hey, that suit is heavy.
I mean, look, sometimes you work for a company you join something because it's a long-standing franchise, and then it's just like, hey, this is the last one of it, and you go, oh. So is my character ever going to show up? Oh, your character can still be there. You're just never going to get the same resources that you had back then. Oh. Okay. So how long do I have for that? About 2 months. Looking like about May, sort of thing.
Oh, it's almost 60 days left, right? Yeah. But so look, there's a big Megazord fight going on. They blast the hell out of both of them.
Yeah.
Right? Or they didn't blast. I guess they
kicked the shit out of them. I will say, wait, hold on. I think this is oh no, okay. So, I forget if I've actually made this point. So we have the chameleon, tongue attack thing where they make a tripwire thing, right?
Yeah.
So they declare the attack.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if I've brought this up before, but it was something that Molly and I realized, or that I realized while Molly and I by ourselves were watching it.
Mm-hmm.
When the girls are fighting together, what are the three Zords that are being used?
So it's the chameleon, the dragon Zord, the purple dragon, and the swordfish.
Right. It's the swordfish, right? At some point earlier in this season, they said it was a shark.
Yeah,
And
no, I think they still call it the shark.
Right.
I think
But it's-
they're referring to this thing.
but it's
a swordfish.
It's a swordfish. It's a swordfish.
Yeah.
At first I was like,
but
okay.
here's the
No,
thing,
it's a
Tariq.
shark.
At first I was like, okay, it's the tail of a shark. That's fine. But then they show
No,
when they do
kids-
the attack.
Kids don't know what swordfish are.
When you can do the attack, when they do the attack and they show the symbols, I went, no, that's a fucking swordfish. That's not a shark. That's a fucking swordfish. Like, there's a shark symbol in the background, and it's like, of the cockpit, and it's like, oh, okay, it's a shark. But they do it's a swordfish symbol because of Q Ranger, and it's like, well, that's
Yeah.
not a shark. That's a swordfish. There's an actual image of a shark.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they could have just used the Q Ranger vector image for the cockpit, right? It's really
Like
weird.
it's a shark and a
yeah.
swordfish are just
But like the
what
reasoning
the
was
fuck's
that
the
kids-
difference?
Yeah, according to the toy, is that kids
Uh-huh.
don't know what a swordfish is, so they just call it a shark to make it easier. You know,
That's the
right?
dumbest fucking
This is gonna
thing I've
fuck up
ever
a
heard
lot
in my
of
life.
I
kids'
was about to guess that.
Kids, hey, you ask a kid. Speaking of dead franchises, I know at least one story in which an incredibly dumb person went, name a fish. I don't know, sword? Swordfish is the one fish outside of regular fish that people tend to think of. Sharks aren't even fish, they're cartilage.
Look, kids don't know. Look, if you ask a little kid on the street, they're not gonna know what the difference between a swordfish and a shark.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they know the difference.
First of all, they should absolutely know the difference between a swordfish and a shark.
Oh,
Second of all,
man,
if you ask a kid,
stay tuned next week.
If you ask-
we're gonna go out on the street.
man
and
on the
approach
street
kids and ask them
asking
this
people
question.
questions.
Yeah.
But also,
Okay, what's max
yeah.
age to... Like, what's max age of asking?
I don't know. We'll just go to the local park and see which kids are hanging around.
Fair enough.
Right?
we're honestly, we live too close to a local park to.
We live next to a lot of parks.
Yeah, exactly. We could. Hey, I know a couple of playgrounds that I could go around walking in.
Jesus.
The one that I fell off of?
I've got at
The
least.
one that I cracked my head
There,
open?
yeah, there's one where Molly cracked her head open. They owe her.
What?
The one where she had the bad fall.
Oh man, yeah. Hey, look, don't you? Next time you go out and do your little Pokemon Go, catching, right? Just walk up to a kid and quickly you're like, "Hey, kid, I got a quick question. Don't worry, this is not a weird question, all right? This is a legitimate question."
It's one of two
Right,
things.
you
It's
know-
one of two things. I want to ask you about Power Rangers, and also,
Sharks and swordfish.
no, I was gonna say, can I have your I want to ask you about Power Rangers, and also, can I steal your pussycat?
Nope,
Based off of-
just silence. Just
Yep.
uncomfortable silence.
Anyway, sharks and swordfish are two different things, and
One's a shark, one's a fish.
the fact that they didn't fucking just take the fucking image from the swordfish outline and put that on the cockpit is wild to me.
It's not like sharks are that much cooler.
But it's also you had to make an entirely different, unique fucking frame.
Yeah, because you think sharks are cooler?
Sure, sharks, ooh ha ha. But also,
Right, that's the worst thing of all, right? Because earlier in the season, when they found their stupid stone tablet, thingy, right? Those were Q Ranger symbols that were plastic. That giant plastic stone tablet, that was not a Q Ranger prop. Japan didn't ship that over. They had to actively make that stupid altar, right? With the Q Ranger symbols on it, right? So
Yeah.
it means that they obviously had access to these resources.
yeah, so
Or
they
as
knew
much as
what
no
they
one
were
bought them-
doing, but then they changed it anyway, and then didn't
Actually follow through with everything.
yeah, you either have to make a new fucking outline on the graphic or just change it's so much easier to just make the backlit stencil drawing of a swordfish than create an entirely new stencil drawing and have it be of a shark and be inaccurate to the graphic thing happening that is showing clearly a swordfish. I understand that kids are stupid, and that's insulting to children.
It's just a giant continuity error that is based on, where things are coming from, but either way, it's a continuity error.
Yeah. Anyway, the girls, girls get it done. Girls get it done.
Step aside, Carol Danvers. Right? Look. You only need 3 females to get the gauntlet to Tony Stark. All right? You need everyone there.
Yeah. All the girls have landed. Where it's all good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they kill, quote unquote, blasted Squillia and Bagilia. They're gone. The day is saved, right? So now we can begin step 2 or step 3, right? So what was step? Hey, let's quickly try to break this down for the Ranger team.
No, hold on. Let's break down the whole. Let's break down the whole interaction that happens.
Mm-hmm. Squillia complains about the fact that they, quote-unquote, made her sit in a poor person chair. Can we just talk about that for a second?
Yeah, she
literally says,
"Hey, look.
This is for making me sit in a poor person chair."
Look, sometimes when your mom figures out when your mom claims that you were on the crew team or whatever. What happened to
Aunt Becky's daughter?
Yeah, Aunt Becky's daughter. Because, that, honestly, that is what we're dealing with. This is 100% fucking, wasn't it? What was it called? Ivygate? No.
Crewgate?
Huh?
Crewgate? I don't know.
No, it wasn't Crewgate. It was
I'm just guessing shit now.
What was the thing that they called it for, all of those, celebrity parents?
The college thing?
Did
they have a name?
I thought so.
I didn't think it had a name, but
I thought it did.
Why does this man got a little face above his penis?
I know the story of it, but I don't think they had an actual name.
Maybe they didn't, but I'm just saying, because there were so many of them that had.
Yeah, because fucking Nepo babies.
It was beyond Nepo babies.
I know.
I want to say it was College Gate or something. Hold on.
College Gate would make sense, because, all the fucking
College Gate.
famous parents with money trying to be like, yes, get my child into this school, because they're definitely on the crew team. They definitely play volleyball. And
look, this is a photo of them right here, right? Don't look at their hands, Don't ignore the blurriness around their shirts, right?
Yeah.
If I die in the new gym, then my daughter's automatically on the team, right? Who needs talent?
What? Are you still trying to look for the...
Yep. Oh, yep. 100%. I'm at college acceptance scandal. College missing scandal. I don't know.
2019? 2018?
No. Operation Varsity Blues. I don't think this is what
what a sick name, and that was the official name. Operation what a sick
Varsity Blues.
I don't
what a
think
sick name.
And it has nothing to do with jazz band.
I don't think this is the thing I'm thinking. Oh no, it is absolutely Operation Varsity Blues is 100. Lori Loughlin, aka Aunt Becky.
Okay.
Her husband, boy, wow, her husband's name is fucking wild. Here, Lori Loughlin. Her husband, Massimo Giannulli.
Sorry, say that again.
It's Massimo Giannulli. It's, oh my god, Varsity Blues scandal. It's Operation Varsity Blues. The amount of people accused of that, 53 people.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, it's a really long-ass list.
Felony conspiracy to commit mail fraud, honest services mail... Okay, well, this both mail fraud.
A lot of fraud.
And then money laundering.
Yeah.
This is... Yeah.
Fraudulent
Yeah. So, Squillia is definitely part of Operation Varsity Blues. Holy shit!
I feel like they could easily say in the show and maybe need something else.
If it was Operation Varsity Blues, it could be about Ollie. That would be fucking. That would have been fucking great if they had made a fucking Operation Varsity Blues joke.
Just kidding. It seems like Ollie's not going to college.
Yeah.
Izzy is.
Yeah.
You talk about how
What
no
a
one else has
fucking
college
deep-cut
plans
reference
except
that
for
would be,
Izzy.
you know, if they were to make that, right? I mean, it's just like an obscure reference. Like if you did it, like unless you knew, no one would understand that joke.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if
It's like that joke in Kamen Rider Godchild with Hotaro's mother, and she went to go to her stupid yo-yo club, right?
Yeah.
It's like that.
If-
It's like
What
that
is a
level
yo-yo
type of
club?
joke.
Oh, girlfriend, I have so much to tell you about Comrade Gotchard that I haven't told you about Comrade
Oh.
Gotchard.
Club.
Hey, look, hey, Molly, look, hey, look, I don't know if you guys do movie nights or whatever, hey, you guys should put Sakuben Deka on your next movie night or whatever the fuck. That's a great film series,
We
you know?
do movie nights, and that's a lot of why we have Fridays and Saturdays, like
We
the
don't
weekends.
have planned movie nights. We just choose movie nights.
But God help
Okay,
me.
but hey,
Fridays are for stupid shit.
hey, recommendation of a friend, you know, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Sakuben Deka, you know, right? Put
Yeah,
that on,
okay.
you know?
My point is just.
I think this Friday, I'm hoping it's the new Mean Girls.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
With an S? Is that the difference for it has an S on it?
I don't know. It's the one that's.
No, it just has Renee Rapp.
It's the remake of
Bruce.
it's the theatrical version of the
Musical.
version of the theatrical version of the book.
It's just called Mean Girls 2. Okay, never mind. Okay, wait.
No, Mean Girls
Wait,
2
no,
is a
that's
whole
a
different
different
thing.
No, that's it. Yeah, that is apparently
Yeah.
a different thing.
That is a different thing.
Wait, how many fucking versions of Mean Girls? Wait, what the
There's
fuck?
Mean Girls 2, then there's
And
there's the Broadway
New-
musical, and then there's the
And then there's-
musical movie that is now based off of the Broadway musical that's based off of the movies that is based off of a book.
Oh wait, the 2024 Mean Girls has nothing to do with the 2004
Oh,
Mean Girls?
no, it
I thought
actually
was-
100% does. It actually does because Tina Fey and what's-his-face, Black Principal is in there too.
Tina Fey also produced it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, please, we can't get into this too much. It's been my
But Renee
nightmare.
Rapp's boobs.
Yes, they're fine!
Yeah, they are. They fine.
Yeah.
Look, you're the one who said that was the gayest I ever looked while looking at.
Yeah, because you
Okay.
were fucking hypnotized.
Staring at them tits, yeah.
Alright. Apparently there's a Mean Girls rabbit hole that I need to go down.
Yeah,
So I'm just
don't
gonna keep all
go
this,
down that rabbit hole right now. Anyway, Squillia is part of Operation Varsity Blues, but not part of Ollie's Varsity Blues. The kids all fight in the fucking warehouse and shit. And anyway, don't put me in a poor person chair.
This is for you making me sit in a poor person chair.
Yeah, so she spat in their faces.
Literally.
And then once again, the girls got it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
If-
Saito and Mucus teleports up into the ship, Zed ship and everything. Oh yeah, hey, yeah, no, yeah, hey, look, yeah, my mom's dead. It's just me now, you know.
Yeah.
And Slyther
Right.
turns into Squillia.
Next in line.
Yeah. Slyther
Right,
is
yeah.
Squillia,
Look, I'm next in line.
and Mucus is attorney at law.
Right.
I'm so sad.
yeah.
I am
Zato is
sad.
passed out.
Yeah, Zato is in
Right.
a comatose state because of, again, draining his magical scepter.
Oh yeah. Look, it takes a lot. Yeah. Hey, look. Solon and Ion reveals the truth to everyone. Yeah. By the way, Zato's gonna die in like 3 days. You know.
Yeah, every time he uses his
I
magic
thought-
scepter, every time he shoots out his magical dust, he is kind of dying.
Turns out it's a problem.
Yeah. It turns out. Yeah. It turns out that that changing a human back into a squid takes a lot of energy from him. He cannot. He cannot.
And it
regain
also
that.
turns out that having god powers has a limit. I'm sorry, but we just have to make that rule.
I just like that everybody's like, I don't know. There must be something wrong with him. And then, like, Ion and Solon are just like, yes, something. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do we do?
And then, okay, I'm gonna take a moment to just.
That sounds like they're dead.
I'm just gonna... Yeah, and what a beautiful day it is in the woods. But
That just sounds like they're dead.
I just want to... I'm just gonna take a certain cathartic point right now that is...
Which is different than the Catholic point.
No. Well, yes. But yes, it is different. No, it's absolutely the same as Catholicism. No, anyway, point is... I just want to say... Kudos to Zato for walking out and telling the rest of his friends that he has this...
He has leukemia.
This debilitating, dying disease that he is going to die because of this sort of death sentence thing that he's got going on.
Time to start cooking.
But then also admitting that he also asked two of his friends to just hide it. You know, because I knew that I had this situation. I knew that I had this thing, and I kept it secret this whole time. Didn't say anything about it. Was dealing with it by myself. Dealt with it. I'm not saying that Zato has any children, but like if he had children, he probably would have like a lunch with his son and go, anyway, so I might have had this magical draining disease thing happen, but I had that dealt with and it's all fine. And then you'd go,
and I'm fine.
And then his son would go, What are you talking about? And he'd go, well, it's okay, I only told the cyborg dinosaur before you, so it's all good. And
this has turned from one thing to another so hard and so fast.
And so you go, okay, I guess that's your choice, Zato. You do that. And then he
choose to not tell the rest of us.
But then Zato at least came out and went to his friends on this goddamn Power Rangers show and went, hey so I've been hiding something from you, and I don't want you to be mad at these other two people because
but fortunately,
I asked them to
happened like previously.
Yeah,
they didn't
I asked them to hide it from. I asked them to keep it hidden, and that's a genuine thing.
It's not a first season issue that I overcame.
Yeah, it's a recent thing that and it's not like in the last 5 to 6 years that happened and I dealt with it on my own off screen.
Yeah, like I'm saying, just like
season, like I'm just saying,
that's fine.
It's something that I found out about this new thing, and I asked them to take care of it and not talk about it. And I'm telling you now, as friends, all this other stuff. Instead of, saying, I've only told this one other person, and I've told you, and now you have to be burdened with the fucking secret that I'm telling you, and that happened to me, of a thing that can be a direct influence on your own health.
I was gonna joke, we have nothing to do with real life in this
situation. It has nothing to do with real life, and also, I really want to get an MRI.
Okay. That's weird. Way to go.
That's how you figure out if you have cancer, right?
Or a CAT scan. Or...
Yeah?
One of the other ones.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's two ways to react to, like, Zato and his, magic deficit. There's, Solon who's, calm.
So supports him, the gang supports him, like, no, we're here for you, right? Look, we'll spend the next few days the next few days is going to be the best day of your lives, of your life, right? Look,
the next 60 days will be the best days of our lives.
Right? We'll do everything on the bucket list,
Yeah, we're all figuring out how we can sell the Zato IP.
And then you have your number one person, like Ion, who's just in front of you, yeah, woo, go, we got this! And then is just miserable, crying into pillows in, the background.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You're not looking, just, yeah, this is fine, we got this. You can do it. Let's do things. You can do it before you kick the bucket. And then it's just but personally, I'm gonna go cry in the bathroom, so... Normal reactions. Versus Solon, who's just like, okay, so let's deal with this. Like, you know, like people, or in general, let's deal with this.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you know, crying and screaming in the bathroom is one way to do it.
Yeah, look, Mucus is like to blow up the Triceratops. The
Triceratops. The Triceratops. Stone statue. That once again, it's very great that the Dino Fury Ranger like source of power is solely based on a fucking rock statue.
It got Triceratops.
Yeah. Look.
It got Triceratops toppled over.
It got Triceratops.
And look, there's this weird Power Just lore things, you know, like always, right? Look, it never makes sense on how the power conduit actually works. Sometimes they can just do it. Sometimes it's tied to a stupid MacGuffin device. Right? It's really weird.
Yeah.
You know, right? Right? It never makes sense on how the morphing grid thing actually works. It's whatever they need the morphing grid to be, right?
Yeah.
Need the morphing grid to be. You know, but yeah, look, they destroyed the statue. Hey, they're like, hey, I like how they also just whisper to Ollie, you know, as they're being threatened by worms. I'm like, hey, Ollie, you good? You good now? You actually good? Because we might die.
Good?
Please, you know.
Yeah.
We're trying not to die.
Yep. Anyway,
You know? Right?
anyway, Mucus is immediately.
You've been evil for so long. You miss out on Mucus human phase, you know, right? She did not like that, you know, right? She got a lot to tell you, right? But yeah, look, Ollie is still evil.
Ooh, he's got that long jacket, tense jaw, and hoodie, and he's also been taking acting classes, so he knows how to prove whether or not he's
online.
Yeah.
That way he doesn't have to go
anywhere.
He
got that stares down. He got his evil stare down, and that's this week's episode. Yeah. Right, hey, I think this was a very weird episode. I think the pacing and the direction of this episode was weird.
We're trying to...
Ignoring that whole bit we had in the middle involving Mucus, right? Even ignoring that entire thing...
Ignoring the bit we had about Mucus, and ignoring the bit that we had about, I don't know, being honest with your friends and family about, like,
Mucus
debilitating
is the fun
diseases.
part. I think Mucus is the fun part.
I think this episode is just weirdly paced. You know, right?
It is.
Oh, definitely.
So, yeah.
This is the speedrun episode of speedrun episodes, where it's just like, listen, we got 2
episodes left, yo. They gotta wrap this season up. Look, Hasbro's like, hey, hurry the fuck up. We're trying to leave New Zealand, all right? New Zealand sucks, you know, right?
Yeah. New Zealand
also has a lot of poisonous things, right?
New Zealand, Angel Grove, California, Texas, Austin, United States is one of the worst states you could possibly be in.
Also in the summer Canada.
That's where we're at.
Yeah.
All right,
is that it for this week's episode?
I think so.
You guys want to end on or anything, you know? Right?
No.
Amelia's doing pretty good as Red Ranger. Glad we have enough people to make a semi-girl squad. Don't lie to your friends and family. And,
don't do drugs, kids! I'm gonna take another shot.
Yeah.
I guess. Well, it depends on the drugs.
Look,
I'm just kidding. Don't do drugs.
You know what they said? It only took, let's see, what came in. It only took 30 seasons to have 3 females on a team, you know, right? And when we finally got it, they said, "Oh yeah, by the way, your show is being canceled after this," you know, right? And you're only gonna get 10 episodes. So
well, if there's one thing I've learned from the comment sections of people talking about a certain company going under, go woke, go broke, obviously.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say we have this
That's
because
all-
it's the end.
All right.
We can only let women have what they want at the end.
Yep.
All right. Okay, thanks. Bye.